Okay, let's review how to do schedules. This will show you how to do simple schedule changes and for time and for holiday changes. Um, Schedules are also something that's going to be different for each. How you get to the schedules is going to be different for each site. Uh, just just because the graphics can be made up in, by anyone, and they're not all the same. So in this one, we create schedules by going through this link here. If you get to the schedules, you'll come up to this screen each time. Uh, you'll see that it is a schedule, and the purpose of it is the gem schedule at this site. And it'll give you the exception schedules. It'll give you a yearly view of all the scheduled dates coming up. You can see at a glance that January 1st is highlighted, and I'll tell you that's for a holiday. The reds are holidays for here. You can see that I have the 21st scheduled for a holiday, and we have some dates in April for a holiday scheduled already. I'll tell you how to do that. But to change like a daily schedule, you will come up here to the standard day. You'll see that there is a list of the weekly schedules for each day, and if there's a time assigned to them, you can click on the plus button there, and it'll show you when it starts and when it stops. This one's going to go 5:30 to 2:30 on Monday. Same thing on Tuesday. Same thing on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can see that Saturdays does not have a plus, so it's not going to run on Saturday or Sunday. So, and this schedule is going to happen all the time. It's your standard schedule. It'll happen unless another schedule is precedes it. But this will happen forevermore unless you change it. To change a specific time or day, you will come up here on the day itself on the word and do a right click and do an edit. That way it'll bring up those starting times. If you want to pick the one you want to change, say we want to stop it at 2:30 or 3 o'clock instead of 2:30, we will click this, click the time we want to change, and change to edit. Then you can either, with the mouse, move up or down with the arrows, or you can type it in. Would you push OK and say if that's the one, if that's okay and that's what you want, push OK. So all Mondays from now on will run from 5:30 to 3. Now if I just want that one day to do that, that's fine. Or I could change each day, one to the rest of these days the same way. If I want all of these to be the same, there's a shortcut that you can take. Go right click and edit. You can say apply all, check this box here, apply all events to all the week schedules. So if you do that, that's going to make Monday through Friday exactly the same, starting and ending, according to these times here. If you do that, it quickly updates all these times. Now if I push apply, which I'm not doing yet, that would send it to the controller, and at midnight it would update those changes. If you want it to happen instantaneously, I think it, I think it, I think it does actually send it instantaneously. Or, all right, let's go back to yearly. If you want it to happen, if you want to make sure it happens, go over here to configuration, Download events to controller now. And that places all those time changes to the controller. Pushes them right there. And typically it won't upload until the midnight of the night. But anyway, if you want to happen do it right then, you can just go to configuration and download events now. Okay, so that's how you change the day-to-day routine. Let's change that back. Let's change it back to 2:30. Highlight it, edit it, 2:30. Push OK. Apply to all days. Say OK. You can see that it changed everything in there. Alright, the other thing that's neat about this, and is a shortcut, is say you wanted that this weekend, this February 18th, to be a holiday. You don't want anything to run. You would put your cursor on that date, do a right click, let's try it again. Do a right click, assign a user day, going over here to holiday. That makes that a holiday. The units will stay in unoccupied mode for that day. Okay? Say you want multiple days to be a holiday. You would highlight those days with your mouse, using left key, hold down and drag it, then do a right click, assign a user defined day and holiday. Now that week it will stay in an unoccupied mode as well. So you can go through this whole calendar and pick out the days and quickly choose your holidays. I've done it up to April or May in this instance. And you have summer coming on. Let's just say we have a holiday from July to August 22nd. Same thing, holiday. That's how easy it is. So anyway, that's how you then push apply, and that'll make it happen. But anyway, let's put this back. We'll reset this. If you don't want it to be that way, you can reset it to weekly schedule. Same thing here. So if you change your mind, you can change these back to the normal schedules. Now these will run from 5:30 to 2:30 any day, any weekday that's not highlighted by the red. We'll get into some more advanced scheduling later, but this is your typical method to change your schedules for whatever unit. So let me know what you think, and that will conclude this video.